All right, everybody, Nicholas Schaefer here with Schaefer's ATA Martial Arts. Going to break down Songahm 2 for you guys. First segment of Songahm 2. First thing we want to make sure we keep in mind is as we reach those arms back and get set for that double outer forearm block, that we get that timing as the foot steps backwards. Notice that right when that foot hits the ground, the double outer forearm block executes. She's going to step up with her hands up, out to a parallel position, not together. She's going to execute that front kick, and then out to a front stance as she rotates that punch. Punch should be head level when we execute. From there, hands are going to reset again. She's going to pivot as she goes into that round kick. Notice she gets that heel turned all the way around. And then one more thing, we're going to have her do it one more time. When you pivot and get that knee up, make sure that the knee stays back. Don't let the knee come across the body. And then we're going to execute that round kick. Head turns, twin low block into that middle stance. And there's the first segment for Songahm 2. All right, everybody, time to step into the second segment for Songahm 2. What we want to make sure we get right, the first thing, is that we have the correct hand on the bottom. Left foot's going to go forward first, so we want to get that left hand underneath. It's going to be facing in, and then the other hand should be facing out. She's going to step into a front stance, outer forearm block, and then she's going to reach and rotate that punch, again, head level. Every hand technique in here is going to be to the head. From there, she's going to wrap the arms up again, and now she's going to have the right hand on the bottom. She's going to step, outer forearm block in that front stance one more time, and then again reach and punch. Make sure that all those strikes, the rotation's happening at the end of the technique, and don't forget to get those back hands tucked in tight. And that is segment 2. All right, everybody, third segment for Songahm 2. Going to break down a couple details for this one for you. Number 1, when you transition to that next move from here, we're going to go from our front stance, and then this back leg's just going to adjust into a back stance going in this direction. She's going to wrap that arm up on top, and she's going to adjust that foot. Nice hand strike. All right? Again, head level, and don't forget that that's the first yell in your form. From here, she's going to set those hands up, bring that back leg around for that round kick one more time. Again, getting the pivot, keeping the knee in position, but I want to make sure we've got our ankle position. So foot bladed, toes are out of the way. We want that kick coming out correctly. From there, we want to get those hands ready for the next move and make sure that they're nice and straight. So we want to make sure they're not going up at an angle, but that it's nice and flat. And then she's going to have that perfect timing as she comes down into that double outer forearm block and back stance. And that is your third segment for Songahm 2. Fourth segment for Songahm 2, same as the first segment of the form, just working on it on the opposite side of the body. So now we're into the second half. So a couple of the same details. She's going to set the hand. She's going to step up to that parallel position and front kick. She's going to hold that reach chamber and set the hand for the punch. And as she executes, again, head level on that strike. Next position, we want to set those hands, turn into that round kick. And then a couple extra details on this part. We want to make sure that as we go to change for the twin low block, we're going to turn the head first. We're going to cross the arms with the kicking leg, that arm on the inside, and then down into the twin low block. And that is the fourth segment for Songahm. For Songahm 2, the first thing I want to address is making sure that we maintain the same level. So as she turns into this segment, one of the things we see a lot is people coming up and then dropping down. They go through the segment and then again they're standing up and then dropping down. We don't want to execute the segment that way. We're going to have her do it one more time, and as she's going through this, she's going to maintain her stance. She's going to keep her depth in her knees and transition nice and smooth. So as she's going through that, we want to set the hands up for the low block first. The blocking hand should be on top and facing in. She's going to turn, middle stance and low block. She's going to reset it on top with the hand out this time. Back fist to the head. From here, she's going to stay down, wrap the other hand on top this time and go straight through. Low block again, and then she'll wrap it on top and back fist one more time. And that is the fifth segment for Okay, everybody, sixth and final segment for Songahm 2. What's going to happen this time is she's going to wrap that right hand up on top of the shoulder. Eyes turn the corner, and she's coming all the way around to a back stance. Yeah. Knife hand strike and yell. Again, head level on those hand strikes. From there, she's going to set the hands, pivot, set the knee, round kick position. Arms are going to go straight back, and then perfect timing as she drops into a back stance, and then back up to Jumbi position. And that is the final segment for Songahm 2.